voice beneath your ear, telling you you're mistaken for. You better go back to school and how to use your tools. The measurements of this rhyme overrules. Don't trip, we're here now. It'll all be gravy, but I ain't saving none of these babies from the play that's entertaining them. Straying from this path could be my ass while pacified. We're all the passionate masterminds of our last tries to identify. Better meant to die in content. What consent of mine did you receive before conceiving me? I'm barred by no contract to believe or act in contrast with my version of the truth. A certain person in one loop of a chain maintained by trust. I'm just me, pilot race, agent 12853, riding a.
Can I get a Neapolitan shake, medium? Not good.
And only live one time in such trying days. I acknowledge no establishment. I had no hand in establishing. I'm actively damaging rap. It's a fashion thing, and fashioning my own weapons to defend my intentions.
Big up to the 3. Over here on the long ass line for In and Out. I don't think it makes you get your food faster.
Is what you are, primitive cardboard from all activities concerning me. Still no concern to me.
Might as well have a stove.
In a century, mega-apocalypse centuries, romancy, and hoes home to me, bronze to the bone, MCA, your sale be quickly short if you find that drinking open disease is important. Silent the story, just wanted to ask, measurement the thick in your ass, perhaps you'd like a breakfast with your face smelling like dick. The hoes get a lick, Formula 4 awaits the click. I've added up to here with that gangster. That's a hit for me, that's for you. And 20 numero 2-3, you gotta be juice to juice me. Fuego, fuego, when a close second, the record spins and bros. That's the message. Addressed to the mixed up masses, cross-eyed awestruck, all fucked up.
Big up to the 14. Trying to get this In and Out.
Fat bitches with no tits, finding it hard to Beggar broken implements of vanity never expressed as man to me, unintentionally targeted, smarted out of 3%, hardened, targeted by bloodlines, say fuck frozen, no, with your contour off the handle, condor opulence used to intake, as your pen breaks, I style quill free, only I kill me, wrong place, wrong time, speak, Mega beam introduces puzzled energy. Something I like to do. I'll kick some shit for me and say fuck you. All bitches get bent backward. As that was written, while in your snack track, your labies leaking liquid ice. 3,000 of the clogs of your cheeks fling away the moon blesses your purple ass. Is flattering plexiglass. Pussy window see-through wardrobe. The nipples crinkle any chance of your being hit by me. Hot steel between your ass cheeks, set under razor sharp sheets. My testicles produce glycerin, fallopian tubes like blisters set ablaze. Final stage, left in 2 days. Rain checks are not being accepted for connection with ear hole. Fearful of PH cheater, mega beater, bitch MC eater, demeanor of virgin falsehood. It's 4 o'clock and all is good in the Western world. You better invest in a vest for your girl. Squirrel bait with lips looser than FTAJ cards. Flimsy friction factor, literal climax orgasm max. My life is staggered, true composure kept in depth, always vaginal. I'll rip a local partner, transactional. The composure's kept in depth, always vaginal. Call out my name, girl. Forget about your boyfriend. Who's more important? Whose shit is more potent? I'm choking on a cheaper stick. She know I'm gonna leave a quick South Bay fool. I know you don't believe in this bitch. You're big time bitch explosive. I got more hoes than cold toes in Poland. Soaked in serums, my ocean Pullman. Swollen your colon while bowling Willie Loman. It's the death of a demo tape salesman. I'm Nick, your goat skin. I'm popping the most, man. As we get younger, confused, you lose the true essence. Presence like no Odyssey stands for as trying to reprimand all law. Battle all the right before that MC died. Fried 3 times. Why me correct coordinate over drawn steps, strung out unwanted. Co-pilot Mega Authority 23. Of under and delivery leaves you hung, bathed in gasoline and dung, debunking metaphor martyrs. And similarly sodomize these receivers of cum shot. I run shit remains in top shape. Blisters begin spreading the lymph and ligaments. Castrated by a cameo. Audio mercenary canaries are quickly killed. Underskilled piranhas are killed. Void of guilds or guidance. Fuck top of the line appliances and fakers. Higher alignments and staff. Rebel elephants out for dead presidents. I'm a surviving writer out to kill you.
Every day, I'll make my faith debate the relevance of reality, feeding my need for enmity, my inspiring jealousy, rescuing my intentions to alternate altered states, to find a place in space, divides my gravity, dividing us, making pieces eyes, the widest by the race, by the highest, soup, six imaginations, live streams of multiple violence, alliance, set in stone.
Alright, we back. Oh shit. This might be a little dangerous. I should just take it home. Pick up Pseudo 1. I gotta put back the beats.
I never learned my lesson like the water sprout spider, the poetry provider, the red wine all-nighter. Alchemist Nathaniel said the whole world is hate. Maybe it's the ratings that the Avon lady gave me. It's ill. The lights got me smoking daffodil, drinking gin. There's two Dutches filled, rolled together like a Slim Jim. Overdriven, more road ahead of me. My mission's mostly mockery. Your documents I'm doctory. When all the numbers hit, I won't bother cashing mine. She dance with no panty line. Making love in Panama. I'm trying to remember the death define last time I gave a fuck. Either on the bus or off the bus.
Pushing me.
Pushing you to a point you can't believe. Nigga, ultra being the ultimate conception of the next suggestion. Resting on questions not addressed to me. On a quest to be infinitely different. These fucked up faggots who left home without their plastic jackets. Quickly corrected by downpour rhinos on all fours. And strong forever torn apart. Freedom through art. We've not yet started to play our part. And when we do, Henrietta and Boo Boo will be dancing atop the flame game. Eastern half preacher, anti-un-preacher, seeker of the perfect way to lock instant hell murder.
In a rational manner.
In the house this evening we have one of my best friends, and seeing your smiling faces replaces all emptiness that might be felt. Until now I felt like nothing, now I feel like stuffing all you low budget imitation station out of our circle, unheard of word selection section, void of tension. I'm firm in my beliefs, I stand third, aim toward progression.
I did not, I have no gun.
Mistake the hand that feeds you for something to sink your teeth into and find that same hand beating you back into the crack you see through. You'll get broke off. A pulse spoken softly mocks your broken game. You just bitch and complain, so nothing will ever change. I'm plain weary of hearing these theories and cheering this movement onward to its doom. I'd much sooner separate than let your fate affect mine. It's a fine time for reflecting on this rap that sounds like a bunch of fucking talk sometimes. What line will you contradict today, you fucking faith killer? Staring at your own reflection in a glass ceiling, thinking that you're seeing God. Your flawed facade's clogging up, your shoddy mock-up shiny on the whole it lacks soul. I pack my old and coast thoughts into a 4-track and track.
When the oil light comes on, I know I've been neglected. I wonder why it didn't work like I expected. One spoke is broken, the whole wheel is weakened. I fell off the wagon, but I'm still pioneering. Tongue, cheek, strong beef, yo, eat a dick. Feel grief all week, go home, beat your chick, kick, get buff up for nothing but bong smoke. Baby, cure the boredom, she come, rum and coke. Fab, you fucking lubers, who the bitch that catch the acoustic with your BB to gin. Look what vodka absolute did. Love's around the corner from a couple of cocktails. Fuck those who pose, now nose, and curly tail. Walk a lake, a Rossi line, a b-boy, limp across. My style's hard, like asking girls for rim jobs. Stuffing MCs and heating ducks. You wanna join us underwater, but you won't be beating
Nowadays.
I cook franks and blow cranks. Girl breaks the bank while I spank that ass. Pedal my moped, way past miserable. I bleed from the brain and lost all my marbles. Ended on pretending, but I fell into discouragement. Detergent under pinky, now I'm bended like a slinky. Now with fate was in the bottle, then the bottle's what I broke. Baby cured the boredom, she come, rum and coke. I wrote the song for you, bitch. Play it when you miss me. I'll be basing in the motel with Jenny Capriati. When the shit's barely legal, the appeal is surely heightened. I'ma steal what I need and die when I feel like it.
Yeah, yeah, now. Right. Yes. What we have here is Joey Ruiz.
Joey Ruiz.
Out of the San Jose. Yes, you're gonna make it happen. Young boy, bred by a pack of cougars. Yeah. Okay.
All these little girls pulling with their hair, real b-boys looking hard with a stare. Hope you care less, we're not trying to impress. Even though you slept on our tape, I paid less. The crowd's fucked up, rebasing stress. Breakers getting broken, scholars getting fired. Hey Mega, how about you push me and I'll push you, will be admired. Hopefully one day I will have fans that will want to memorize. Walking to the stage will be stars before their eyes. Demand them to jump around, tell them about our hometown. We'll get paid, fools will be rich. Clowns and underground tavern, loop sick. Bitches smoke big tits, this will never happen, so I don't give a shit. No smoking, still broke. Roll with no brakes, prevent smoke. This is Smash Adams, even you fuck you know? Fuck you.
Greater campaign of justice. Return with us now to those thrilling. Greater campaign of justice. Greater campaign of.
That's the new shit.
That's
No,
the
no,
new
Brian,
shit.
don't worry about it. You'll catch it to it.
Where's the pen at?
That's just like it belts on real tight. I like the way you have your hair slicked back. You like, you know, it's kind of retro, but still like, you know, in with the style. You know, hey, you know, just move it in the millennium and you just don't give a fuck. It doesn't really matter to you. Fuck it. Anyway. Got some extra food. Old man, it's cause I travel with no baggage. Unless you count an agate, in that case I'm dragging. Otherwise, I strive to be forever wise. Lies I say death to, but my eyes hit the silent cries. Through range of trains, we take out planes on poets. Those who double over moan and pain is appropriate. No longer wins, fake to make me known. Started off drunk and stoned, ended up sad, alone. Little do you realize I don't wanna get higher. Tired, out of touch, use the couch as a crutch. But spinning all is murder, drive truck, stop lifestyle. Pile on predictions, rock and live the visions ain't as splendid. Your whole life seems pretended. The world's spins thin when you're raised by the television. Just get a casket, a condom or a casket. Drastic measures taking all the pleasure that I'm faking. Hey, nice smoke. You know, come up for work or like, fuck. Long in time, shit. Sucks. Fucking working for somebody else's dream.
Oh. Yeah, some farts.
We ain't letting you fly, make a piece won't stand by, watching the world die. Fly now, fly later, battery after showers, flowers growing beneath unsuspecting feet, planet stay, classic multi-murder and masquerade. Separated from the feminine clay, persuaded by persistence, consciousness, good, possibly traded from positivity. This year aims are blown. Crow was pushed off a cliff by a major abusive survivor of the meantime. While you find comfort in free time, I scream rhymes and avoid fights. Hard was politely pulled while you stood there, slightly tooled, lightly smooth, broke off. Duke shoots off on some old new shit. This is how the fuck you do shit. All it takes is talent, y'all. Neither this play basketball. All played all facts do the same. Who gives a fuck what your shit sounds like? Beat your shit tight with a helping hand in the fight. Who gives a fuck what the song sounds like? Beat your shit tight, lend a helping hand in the fight. Who gives a fuck what the song sounds like? Beat your shit tight, lend a helping hand in the fight. Who gives a fuck what the song sounds like? Beat your shit tight, lend a helping hand in the fight.
I've been through all the states, talking all this prospering. Who's this fucking dude talking to me? Is it possible he's talking? I feel like he's trying to pop with me, talking his talking game. I'm in the trade without proper change. It's a painstaking process, progressing through this nonsense. The last thing I need is another greedy mouth to feed. So proceed without bleeding, please. I'm breathing seeds. Don't only see the fruit stolen, the potent, the scope of poetry. But you should hope to know I'm going low to throw you off from the top and you with the the 7 shoots, not complex, it just become complicated. Nothing sacred, if we make it, it'll be a fucking miracle. I'm here to pull some string, get this marionette swinging. I've been leaning towards apocalypse, and thought of walking off of this timeline to see how far it falls. Also draining, and the poetry ain't paying. Tucked away 8 hours a day while I feed machines for the green. Selling time like it's mine, always podcast, monitoring the epicenter, broadcast for contacts and back to back merchandise to buy the perfect life. A certain slice of that pie's mine. Assigned to pilot this pirate ship. I ain't tripping on your treasure. I'm that same veteran, provoker of spoken words that broke from your herd. Served to slightly burned to a crowd that was unconcerned.
Call it quits. Macker. Observe murder. Blueprint. Consequences. Fixes. Well, obviously, it's Luke. I'm a blip on enemy radar. Military sergeant ain't cautious. You just kinda like an air course of action. Abusive, utilizing new Lugar. I just steal something from NASA. Unless it's macro act. Basically, I'm blasphemy for the version. Observed murder for certain. And I'm guilty of perjury. Forensics found no styles, no gloves, and that glass of difference. Hella conspicuous evidence. Options outweigh the consequences when you involve bitches in crime. You slip it, so I'm gonna get cash defendants and green denim. Dollars wise in this plan is chronology. Chironic, most of it looks sick, jukes and psychic. The ties wizards so calm drowns for lack of relevance. Proclamations folded. At the cast bar, it's considered the episode top. Maximum conclusion to encourage myself to new genesis, to lucid to new axioms. Oh, now, you know that style was fragile. That's how it's been used to prove they go through well and get it. Intimidated by the enemies, the most ability done. That's good shit. Civilization gets in.
Let's go to the next one.
Grown from seed, we nurture the tree and trade for shade. Invade a new day with our homemade brigade. Players playing out the game, page for page are outweighed, outdated, outclassed, asked out, passed up. Imagine us, statue us, most fabulous savages. Your baggage, I'm dragging you forward, ticket holder, with the world on my shoulders. And you on my heels, I steal my freedom and fill my kingdom.
That's all you got? Check the size.
Myself knocking. Elaborate lab rats losing legs due to lack of manners. Smacking hoes with gravy, eating throwback pros. A yeah, pack oxymoron, no encores on tour, on course, all stabilized, confused with the cable guys. Confused like conductor, megabolic, anti-cool, fresh. Anything pertaining to dope. While your brain's locked to the poke, I've opened up set scope. Out and broke down, my sound's knocking. Watch that shit you talking, walking so confident. It's obvious you're right for your friends, never putting in what you should. Struggling to be better than good, heart broke, ass out, misunderstood.
Yeah, race up on that shit, but not sizzy. Man, we straight hustle, you know, keeping up in this game. Oh shit, can't go suck. Hey, for real, hey, that's what it's about. Yeah, I got my double D44. I'm about to let it off, bust off shots. You know, shotgun cartridges. I got the Barney armor. I'm gonna harm you. You know, we got some RSCs, 690 degrees. You know, I'm turning 360 degrees and I shot you in your kneecaps. Well, you can't rap. I'm about to battle rap and you're about to fall back on your neck. What the heck? I mean, what the hell? I'm about to ring your bell with the full shock. blasting to the back of the dome. You left your shit at home. That was wrong. That was your first mistake. I'm about to take a smoke break. Get really high. I don't give a fuck. You're going bye-bye. Up in the ground. 6 feet deep. I don't give a fuck. His mom's about to weep. I'm about to blast. Full use that. Third place. That ain't no good, man. I'm third place. Hey, and would you suck my cock?
Big up to the 4 thumbs up.
After that wallet, they're taking
The
your
one holding it down.
Your Cortez is mine. I'ma grab you for your dime sacks and your twomps. I'ma stomp on your lawn, talk to your mom like she was a fucking hoe. I'm ducking those shots coming from your direction. You caught my infection, cause I fucked your girl. I took your world and turned it upside down. Stole your gold watch, stole your whole fucking shotgun. Stole your grandma's grandfather clock, stole your pride, took your bride away. I'ma come ride through your town on golden spokes, on a bicycle. I'ma try Michael Myers tactics on your ass, have you doing backflips on the front grass, talking to yourself, going to the mirror, brush your teeth till they're clear. You still can't get the nut out your gums, man. Should've let me come. Bone.
The 5-0 active out here, man. Big up to the 5 thumbs up.
Love to all of my crew and everybody who lives with me. Giving you an introduction to my philosophy, constructing my vision after rush hour submission and blazing hot conditions, jostling for position on the status wheel. Hoping for a feel, groping for appeal. You'll open to show my skill, dealing with the fake, suited up in apparel. Narrow-minded, it's so rare to pair off and find a soul in which you share a common goal. And it's even rare to get through without errors, breaking down barriers to escape the terror, crossing borders into the forbidden area, leaving the stagnant boundaries, inviting a magnitude to outstanding writing, understanding and conflict resolutions, contain complicated solutions. There's a fine line between sanity and mental pollutions, and I've walked it tippy-toed on a high wire, centering my balance with desire.
Big up to the 1. What it do?
These lyrics hold keys, the healing power revealed. These lyrics hold keys, the healing power revealed. My shit's categorized as tech, laboratorized, formalized, proofread, then fed into your head. Carving that starving mind up with scene 1, giving it back to you with scene 2. And now that we are thoroughly on cue, you'll only feel a little pinch, then notice some swelling as it grows, jet propelling into mind melting. My brain flow is a combination of volcanoes and rainbows, and I never get to monocle, though it's quite possible. When shooting down stars astronomical, turning intolerable bitches into fossils, fragments of the stagnant like asteroid fields and magnets. I imagine too much about you helping me. In a psychotic scenario, which our minds are set free. These lyrics hold keys, the healing power revealed. 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 A simple question, a little suggestion for progression causes hesitation, which typically leads to hate. The human mind needs some form of escapism. Too much favoritism and plagiarism got me taking steps back, north, south, left, right. But I check the mic with delight, relight the torch, and taking place in a deadly sport. Giving power like Thor seems to distort. Imported, exported, reported the court, important details in fine print. All of this to get your mind bent. Time spent in long lines, sparks and killer instinct. Rhymes sharp like sharks teeth and coral reef. So scientifically, mine specifically, my outlook's beyond the shortcomings of the industry and aim more toward the end of the century. I'm strategic to most activities, but sometimes I'm just searching. The static electricity in my existence is now converging. The process of birthing and emerging. I'm a mental toddler, teething like Goldie, with a crystal clear vision of the media future like Adobe. I'm graphic, pornomatic, converted by coral, which holy magic. And when the storm rolled around, I took my chance in advance, y'all. Special dedication for all the ladies out there. You know who you are. Select few. From the heart and the just eye. I stepped out of the smoke screen, feeling saucy like a fiend. Destination movie screen, looking for nothing but the obscene, shooting intoxicated gleams. And all you lost adolescents, selling your essence for caresses and devilish possessions and a presence on a death list. But I had somewhere to go. My heart was being told and my mind had no control. I was a servant to this bitch, I think she called it love. Surrounded by negatives and I couldn't not get up. Her creators through the plot, she manipulated thoughts and discharged teardrops through her genitals in my face, which turned to minerals I couldn't replace. Such a pivotal time to waste, but I accept that 6 months gone. Watch with a bitter heart as my crew finally moved on. Until this day, we never even finished one fucking song. Now it's a fucking shame too, 'cause we were dope. Problematic, the systematic rabbit sequence-matic, taking hella steps backward, trying to live a life that's too damn lavish. I ain't finished, really damaged, so I replenish, but that's just wrong. How can 2 days out of the week make tomorrow look so bleak? It's what I seek. The other gender's offering to saw things. My vision blurred and my language slurred, but it's hard for me to stop things. The reproductive suction cup seductive, I feel abducted. I tamper with my mind and I woke up feeling a con. I'll blame it on the wine. I was framed, it ain't my time. It ain't my time, hell the fuck no. My time has passed. Everything worked out so good. The right time for our actions to be misunderstood. Satisfaction, personal grievances, gratitude, grateful, hateful emotions run rampant. Both sides were so debatable. Under the snake base and angelic keys, reality was swept into abnormality. A useless formality between former friends, feeling the ceiling band. Save yourself, tend to your intentions. I'm the last one, vocabulary fasting. I cross paths with trolls and seductresses. On my quest for the unseen, they tell me it's something with death in the bloodstream and bloodshot eyes. How could my blood brother lie? The sky spits on the hopeless. Now I show no emotion. Communicate through meditation and practice my craft with immense dedication. Feeling the rhythm, she walked up. We had both drinking from the cup. I'm thinking, what? Is this familiar face doing in such a peculiar place? Picturing the fine mixture it would take to get with her. She should have told me I had no chance. My moment had passed. This so-called soul connection had only a little time to last. And time goes so fast. After a second I felt the disconnection. Misinterpretation, fly away from the station. My last hope, disintegration. She's one with imitation, intimidated by her limitations. And her inclination was to replace the past with a half-assed facsimile, similar to me. I watched hopelessly. It wasn't her bad, I know it's me. I know it's me.
You know, donkeys better watch out.
Where am I going? I just do not know. Where am I going? I'm just traveling, here I cruising, going about my own confusion. Lost in the crooked park of amusement in search of my twin brothers. One's older, one's younger, stolen while drunk in the storm of dark thunder. The hunger, pains, and paranoia stains and points in the direction of unemployed past. I'm chased by ones who kidnapped, regardless of age. Empty bodies with no face to wear top hats, with hooded cloaks to hide old raps and match cuff links to keep up ragged torn sleeves. It seems they levitate motionless. It's hard to explain how they move amongst hills of weeds, stealth unseen with minus weight and speed. With broken bottles, queens raped, murdered on the mountain where the gallows stand, old and splintered. Ancient mixtures of words recited at the same time can cause the beam of violet light that shine through broken windows of phones who left their blinds open. Until October nights, perverted minds peer through keyholes. What doesn't seem behold but lost souls in the grasp of half-naked females relaxing, sat on couches laughing, yellow fangs exposed. If only the sun survived, he'd have a violent graphic story to be told. From above the clouds hover, one by one, the sun's solar rays become covered as days of thunder turn into nights of lightning. Igniting the electrically charged circuitry of insight while enlightening the brightly blinding shine illuminance of fluorescent lights from mentally energized electricity, excessively striking twice with authenticity. These electric bolts of a high voltage sense of jolting convulsion through the skull's vicinity, captivating the creator's capacity, compatibly capturing the capability of conjuring, controlling, as well as commanding the continuously expanding talent of harming harmonies by harnessing the arming of the army of hurricanes harmlessly. Utterly with honesty, though with no informing of a warning. I summon the swarming of the hundreds horrendously humongous storming typhoony monsoons. On a pontoon, me and my platoon patrol through the blue lagoon, armed with melodically sharp and hypnotic harmonic harpoons that are soon to symbolically harm the karma of neurotic robotic livestock frolic in the pharma cartoons that are animated by an illustrator, reanimating the fates of characters from our moon.
Unprobable shifting molecules, changing dangerous solubles into weapons biological. Stepping into the shoes of God, I was born in a pod. Behind a facade of a human appearance, my experience was a mirage in the desert, evaporating into a sunset of dark shades in a human landscape, shifting tectonic plates, destroying your electronic escape, falling backwards into deep space, watching mental breakdowns with greedy eyes, giving high fives to the highlight of my high life, watching twilights with BC, first high up in the universe, so discreetly, feeling magnificent, more significant than the ignorant, consumed up by the feeble-minded, you know the blinded, your own actions divided. I found solace in the recited accounts, drowned in a pool of doubt and uneasiness. It's that queasiness that I was so unpleased with, and being happy and at peace was the only long-term goal. So me breaking away from you was such a strong turn, oh. You can't wallow in the anguish that shit seeps into the bloodstream, intoxicated with hate on the case to people constructing, corrupting the outlook, frozen attitudes now to precedent, and upon digesting a healthy portion of facts and opinions, I feel the shell of reality has been stretched to the limit. So I inhabit a parallel universe, which is reminiscent of the way God first envisioned the earth. Submerged in a verse of words, I flirt with peace but got dissed and went on a blind date with hate. The bitch was sweet. Rapping mind movement, congruent, a fluent speech executed for the truth I speak. All that I seek has been torn. I'm reborn and removed. Reactions to the reused. I refused and walked my own path, not seen on a map. These tracks are peace and understanding. The rhythm, one human being's vision. Now I'm demanding and expanding, spanning throughout the walls of the collapse. And a windshield ice cap powered like a windmill, seeking solar hope. And a polar choke invoking ancient formulas. Behold, I search my soul. Let the manuscript unfold and earth the code. Let the ones come forth with open arms and heal the broken charms. The music stripped of all its grace, locked up in a place void of any hearing and touching. I'm sensing and erupting, corrupting the corrupted. There will be no more interruptions. I'm a fully functional, operational being with the sense of ESP, igniting my predictions over an EPS drenched drum, sending that worn out west home. Time won't stop. life is on the clock, there's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock, there's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock, there's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock, there's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. The present is a gift, accept your reward. Move forward with the presence of the Lord. Draw that sword, play God. The laws and the laws of society don't apply. The hands of the clock, they fly, so you're better off to try. I inhabited an inhibited state, limited to hold me back. Now I'm on the attack with a 4-track and a 12-pack. Questing for heaven because I know that hell's lacking in the quality in which I live my life, the policy, and it's all in me. I solemnly swear to give this music a rebirth. Within the time constraints, my hurt, the angst upon the earth. A ghostly wind flutters the pages of an ancient calendar. In desolate times and desperate rhymes, well, don't even trip because time is mine. It's mine. It's mine. Claim that shit, man. Another one of them happy songs. Find me some good shit. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Welcome to my awakening. We're about to wake up into the side B of my tape, and I hope you can feel this. It's a whole contrast of styles. It's a bitter contrast. Side B, the love side. Check it out. This is a song called Awaken. It's my awakening. It's very dear to my heart. Very dear to my heart. Hope you can feel it. I hope you can feel it. I keep grounded, gradually growing, my mind surrounded by profound threads and possibilities unsaid. Let the hostility be dead. I tread through dirty elements. Hip-hop's my stomping ground, and in it I'm an elephant boy. I'm eloquent on this mic, a virtuous Virgo, victorious over the inferno of a glorious passion. But I got out of that shit before it could begin slashing me up. Took a splash into the lake of love with a swan's eye, but I was more like a dove, no longer haunted. Standing powerful, undaunted within a complete stream. Please don't let me recollect of such sweet things from my memory. I had to sweep clean. See, I'm a young soul, and everything seems so meaningful. This education process was never once though. I played the role, felt the cold, stole what was meant to be sold and paid the toll, and I'm at liberty to choose my path. I ran fast and didn't look back. Greetings from happiness in a town called peace, in a world of understanding and love. I told you that we would keep in touch, and I keep the rush of my awakening at a close distance to remind me of the disgust, dislike, and distrust of what has thoroughly been discussed and defined as mental hell. See, there comes a time when you gotta stop running away from your own mind. Stop running away from yourself. You gotta wake up. That's what I did. I woke up. To the awakening. Season stand. by your hip-hop reception. I exist in a persona of reflection, and I love conception. Don't deny the connection between you and I. We've been there, we're now here. The facts are also clear. What should you do when you encounter the time counter speeding up your demise? You beg and plead, they planted that seed, and now they want you to die. To try is the blueprint for succeeding, successfully impeding the weekly limits placed upon us in a frigid temperature. Calculating the digits, they were set for the sustaining of a rigid way of viewing each other. So what you take it is mistaken for what is yet to be discovered. Awakening to creation, a relationship with destination and wealth. I keep away from the filth, and I can tell by the energy you exert that your life has been dominated by hurt. I clean your brain with the balmy fluid and do it by calming your mood. I did not mean to intrude, but this will better your attitude. And I like to elude that divinity is imminent in a trinity or a tenement. The militant and the innocent all stem from a minuscule particle turning minerals into a heart full of sorrow. And we don't even know if tomorrow will still exist, but still I persist with this. You shot at me and missed, and I guess that's why you got this. They tried to hurt, what could not be touched. They tried to kill, what wouldn't die. I walk around with a bottle that follows me everywhere that I go, just to remind me what it's good to be alive. They tried to hurt, what could not be touched. They tried to kill, what wouldn't die. I walk around with a bottle that follows me everywhere that I go, just to remind me that it's good to be alive. Enter your freedom, your life is a kingdom. Ruled with authority, use the whole majority of the population, meaning thoughts and observations. Discovery sensations give you feelings of explorations. And when you have more patience, you can come to realizations about ancient civilizations that have progressed or ended up making. Their codes of operation should be recognized and not penalized. No foul play in my enterprise, disarmed in a clothes. Exposed, disarmed and clothes. Rapid mind movement, congruent to a fluent speech, executed for the truth that I speak. All that I seek has been torn. I'm reborn and removed. Reactions to the reused, I refused and walk my own path, not seen on the map. These tracks of peace and understanding, the rhythm on human beings' vision. Now I'm demanding and expanding, spanning throughout the walls of the collapse. In a windshield ice cap, powered like a windmill, seeking solar hope. In a polar choke, invoking ancient formulas, behold. I search my soul, let the manuscript unfold, unearth the code. Let the warmth come forth with open arms and heal the broken charms. The music stripped of all its grace, locked up in a place void of any hearing and touching. I'm sensing, interrupting, corrupting the corrupted. There will be no more interruptions. I'm a fully functional, operational being with a sense of ESP, igniting my predictions over an EPS drenched drone, sending that worn out wedge home. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on the clock. There's a limit on everything. The only gimmick is the infinite. Time won't stop. Your life is on